another video. I want to give my Creator all the honor, glory, and praise, and my Redeemer all the honor, glory, and praise. Now, in God's name, there's a feminine aspect in His side, His name. When you look it up in the Hebrew, and did y'all know that up until about 900 years ago, that the Holy Spirit in the Hebrew was a feminine aspect of God, and they changed that. The evil rulers of this world changed. I mean, they changed that. Uh, so, what I'm saying is, for a person, you if you really want to know the truth, when you start digging, to find the truth, you'll eventually find it, and it'll resonate with you. It will, and there's something about that that kind of resonates with me because we're a reflection of what's happening in heaven, and there has to be a mother and a father to have a child. So we're children, of God, and I think God more hid the queen. Like if you go to the Book of Esther, it's um, you can kind of get an idea of the creation story a little bit because a queen, the king's was married and had a queen. Well, he asked her to come out to this certain function, all right, and she wouldn't come to the function. So anyway, uh, so he decided he was going to get him another queen, and he got Esther, the Jewish girl, all right, and she saved the Jewish people, So, and some people say Ezra wasn't in the apocryphal books, but God said He's going to give us knowledge at the end of time, and whoever wants the real truth will find it. And I believe that book is, it's significant to me because I want the truth. But anyway, all right, I was going to show y'all this right here. I don't know my recorder's picking this, but I'm gonna make this fast. Y'all see the king? There's a king's head right there. Got a crown on, and y'all see these symbols right here? There's a symbol right here. I'm gonna show you this saint symbol right here first. This is a saint symbol right there. That's this right here. That's that symbol right there. You can see it's two on each side. This is a mirrored reflection. A lady named Susan inspired her channel. And I keep meaning to add her link because she got some interesting stuff about this human resonance. It's our magnetic field. God said He's going to, but I want y'all to see these symbols right here because I thought whenever she first put this up, I thought I've seen those symbols before. Well, it's because it's a coat of arms. Y'all see that symbol right there? That's what it is right there. It's undeniable. It really is undeniable. That same exact symbol. This is in our air. The Bible says the prince of the power of the air. That Satan is right now, but this king is coming to take over. There's the symbols right there. It's showing you in our air, in our magnetic field that we live in. The king is coming, and I believe he's coming to get the restrainer. That's what I believe he's coming to do at this time. If the Bible is correct. Now, they've changed that Bible so much it ain't funny. And right here's a picture of a queen. You see the long hair? And she's holding this saint symbol up. There's another symbol here. I don't know. You can't really tell nothing about it much. But if y'all see pictures in here, there's faces right in there. There's faces. Y'all see those faces? And if you look at it, you can see them. You can see those faces. So anyway, but what I was going to get y'all to do is listen to this video here for a minute because strange things are happening right now, and I believe we're closing in on that restrainer being removed. Listen to this guy right here just for a minute or two. I can't say I endorse this guy. He's got some truths.
Spectacular. And things that are going on in space right now, they are super spectacular. The signs that are in the sun, the moon, and the stars. That's from the Gospel of Luke. Yeah, that's right. A piece of the sun broke off. It's huge. A lot of weird things going on with the sun. a lot of huge earthquakes and strange things that have been happening around the world, all connected to what's going on in our star. That star. Woo! Craziness. Part of the sun has broken off, and it has formed a vortex. What the heck is going on? That's what they say. What the heck is going on? Listen, the sun is important to everything that happens down here. It's like very important. It's in a cycle. Every 11 years it goes through a cycle, and it's coming to its 11-year cycle, and things are getting strange. Things are getting strange indeed. I've never seen anything that just happened. I've never seen a piece of the sun, a filament, literally broke off from the sun, and then kind of spiraled around the top of the sun and made like a crown. I think it's very significant. I actually took to Twitter to talk about any of it, all of this, and because you know what a vortex is? A vortex is like a it's like a vacuum. Okay, you probably you in the shower, and you pull the drain plug and you see that little whirlpool, the little thing that goes down. It's a vortex. Everything is kind of brought down to one point. The fact that there is a vortex created a crown on the sun, bringing everything into one point, is very, very symbolic and I think important. So on Twitter, and by the way, if you're on Twitter, will you follow me? It's Jacob Israel 71.
Okay, y'all heard that right there, and this guy keeps up with everything that's going on in the sun, moon, and stars, kinda. But that vortex was Elijah got caught up. He got to leave this world without dying, and because he is a special one, just like Enoch and who knows who else, got took that we don't know about in the Bible or in the scriptures. But anyway, that I've got a picture of a cloud that made a vortex, just like he's, it just come down to a point. I mean, it's fiery red too, and I'll try to post it. But that cloud that happened about a month ago. I believe these are signs that the restrainer is going to be removed, because Elijah was a type of a restrainer back in his time when he was here before. So what I'm saying, what I believe is it's happening. The time is coming to a close fast with the stuff that's happening on the sun, because that's what's going to happen. Is called a plasma apocalypse, and just in my spirit, in my being, my innermost being, I know this is coming because I've seen the signs. And there's nobody on the internet that has recorded and showed everyone these signs. All the multiple colored stars, like the coat of many colors for Joseph, just things like that God's let me record. On the star of Venus is a scroll. The very first video I ever posted has a scroll on it, like you unroll the book of life, and it's like you unrolling information. But and y'all can go watch that video. It's on I think it's on my main header page, my main page there, the very, but it's got, if you look at it, you'll see this little scroll looking thing attached to that star. And if you go to my genealogy, my playlist and my genealogy, you see I go all the way back to Adam. I've got videos where I'm showing my genealogy all the way back to Adam. Inside of us, that's in these bloodlines, we have those memory cells in us, light cells. They contain memory of your ancestors. And it's kind of like you're part of them. That's really, it's really true though. And you can access that memory sometimes. Now, our government has made us has tried to get us not, to make us forget. And but God said at the last days He's going to bring the Son of Righteousness, that's S-U-N of righteousness, with healing in its wings. So God is healing us right now, healing our memories and stuff, that they try to stop us from remembering. So what I'm saying, we're at the end of time, and my job is to tell you, my calling on this earth is, because I've walked with Jesus Christ since I was 5 years old. Things happened supernaturally when I was 5 years old and on up. But and I'm not no better than anybody else, because God let me be deceived too. He let me be deceived till I was 50 years old. The number 50. And I keep questioning God. God, why'd you let me to be deceived? I walked with you. I talked with you every day, even in the times I was doing wrong. I still talk to you and ask for forgiveness. And it's kind of like He answered me like, well, I don't want you to think you're better than anybody else, or you'll get nobody in heaven. So that's it. I mean, I'm thankful for that answer, and I'm thankful he let me be deceived, because everybody, no matter who, no matter what side of the fence you are on, God's fence or Satan's fence, you've been deceived either way. I've been deceived both what, either way. I was deceived, so I can't think I'm better than anybody else because God humbled me like that. So I'm just saying that it's time to get your heart right. I don't want anybody left here, but there's going to be a lot of people left here, and they're going to have to go through the tribulation period, which is 3.5 years of really hard tribulation, and y'all can see the food shortages and stuff like that's already coming, and things like that. So I thank y'all for coming to this video. I hope you have a great day.